All right, everybody knows by now that I am a huge movie fan, without a doubt. I do my cheap movie review every single week, talk about the new movies that are coming out. How about the place where you go and watch the movies? A lot of people ask me, where do you go to watch a movie? Are you going to a traditional theater? Do you like 3D movies? Do you like the sound to be blaring? What kind of a movie theater do you like? Well, joining us now is the CEO from Look Cinemas, Tom Stevenson, and this is a whole different kind of experience, and I'm all about the whole different kind of experience, and I think this is more than the wave of the future. It's already actually happening. Tom, thanks for coming on America Tonight.
Okay, thanks for having me.
Tell the listeners about Look Cinema, because this is what I think. People are so busy that they get to, this happened to me a lot of times, because as I said, with all the crazy things I do, by the time I get to the theater, I haven't eaten, I'm starving, I'm not going to get I'm not going to get just the popcorn. I need something that's more substantial, and you have that at your theaters, don't you?
Absolutely, and that's one of the things we found with your life, my life, everyone's. People are so busy and have so many things to do that a lot of times dinner and a movie becomes dinner or a movie, or you settle for some food that you didn't really want. So what we're trying to do is give you multiple experiences where we've got two of the great restaurants in Dallas, Nick and Sam's Grill, Cold Vines Pizza. We've got them on site. Nick and Sam's actually serves, Kate, into 3 of our dining auditoriums. We make all of our food fresh behind the concession stand. We can create multiple experiences for you where if you just want the popcorn that you're talking about, great. But if you're like me and you want something else to go with your movie, literally you can be served a full meal by Nick and Sam's. You can go upstairs to one of our loft experiences and have sushi with a glass of wine. Again, you've got multiple experiences under one roof, and we think that will really appeal to the Dallas public. Now,
is that while you're watching the movie, or is that after the movie, or before the movie, or how does that work?
Well, the great answer to that question is yes. Yes, you can stop in one of our restaurants before the movie or after the movie, and we can serve you literally during a movie. Our new dining auditoriums, we think, are very special. We've got 3 auditoriums with 60 seats each, big recliners, directly served from the kitchen and by the staff of Nick and Sam's, and that's the best of both worlds, right? You can watch a movie and have great food, great wine, great service, all literally with one of the best presentations in town.
Yeah. Do you feel like this will appeal to, what's the demographic? All age groups? Because even kids, right?
I do. I mean, for example, my daughter, Kate, will turn 6. She is a great moviegoer. Because we have literally self-serve ices and slushies and all this kind of stuff, I think it'll be one of the great kids' theaters around. But, for example, in our loft auditoriums, which are 21 and over, there we have a full wine selection, sushi, light food, full bar. That's a great date place or a place for my wife and I to go without Kate. And then these dining auditoriums, I think, are going to be very special in their own right. So I think regardless of what kind of experience you're looking for, literally by having multiple restaurants, by serving and creating multiple experiences inside the theater, I think people will find that, it appears to a lot of different demographics to be the most interesting entertainment choice in town.
Yeah. You've been in the theater business in another venture. When you decided this whole thing with Look Cinemas, what kind of research? I would imagine you had to do some because you've already spouted out a few things. What did you really look at, Tom, in seeing if this was viable and this was going to be a real winner?
Well, we looked at 2 things. First of all, we looked at the reasons and the frustrations that people had in current cinemas. And one of the things that people kept telling us over and over again is they hated the food options inside most cinemas they went to in the country. And 2, they were telling us over and over again, make the experience easier. Make it more intuitive. Don't make me settle for a bad meal or a bad presentation just to see a movie. Create experiences for me where I really am choosing to see this movie in this particular format with these kind of accoutrements. And it was really based on those 2 things, that people were frustrated with the experience as it existed, and they were telling us so clearly what they were looking for in terms of the better experience.
Yeah, the other thing is the seats. Tom, it's all about the seating for sure, too. And you've got these big power reclining chairs, right?
Yeah, we've done 3 or 4 different kinds of seating. I think it really is going to appeal to people. In the dining auditoriums, we've got these wonderful full recliners that are set up in rows of 2. in pairs, and therefore no waiter ever comes between you and the screen, literally. So you've got the same kind of presentation as you would expect in a great restaurant. So you're 70 inches between rows, but all the space in the world, big recliner, service coming directly to you. We've also created upstairs in the loft these wonderful auditoriums that kind of, I think, evoke almost a private home screening with beautiful chairs, again, set up in pods too. To give you the kind of experience where you not only like the chair you're in, you love that chair, but you're far enough away from the other patrons to really give you that sense of privacy while you're watching a great movie. So I think we've tried to take the seating thing, not only address the chair itself, but the space around it, and try to create a special experience as we possibly can.
All right, look, Cinema CEO Tom Stevenson, good luck with all that. I can only imagine that you'll be jam-packed. Thanks for coming on the show.
Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity to talk to you and your listeners.
Thank you.